Cousin, listen, I did not just suddenly get smarter, okay? I didn't wake up one day and said, hey, I'm gonna be more focused today. I'm gonna get A's on all my exams. I'm gonna ace this test. I had to unlearn the way I used to study and rebuild my confidence. And I had to rebuild the way that I showed up for myself. Constantly getting C's on every exam or D's does something to your confidence. I don't care who you are, especially if you're trying to go back to school over 40. Every time I had to look for transcripts or order my transcripts to go to a new college, I would just think, I am so embarrassed. No school is gonna accept grades like this. Of course, that wasn't true, but it did make me feel dumb anyway. As a high school student, I had trash grades, okay? They were trash. I hated school. 54 in math, I had a D, I got C's, I got zeros, or I just didn't pass the class at all. And then after high school graduation and I went to college for the first time at 18, I was like, okay, Rashida, this is it. This is real life. This is college. We're gonna go to college. We're gonna get good grades. We're gonna ace it. We're gonna be on the dean's list. We're gonna do all the things. And then I'll get C's again. C's and everything. Like, I could not escape C's. I don't know what was going on. I would be trying my best, thinking that my paper was good, thinking that, oh, my professor's gonna love this paper that I wrote, and then I would get a D. Started dropping classes left and right, and eventually I just dropped out of college altogether. Those grades made me feel like I wasn't smart. They made me feel like I wasn't capable. Like, I just did not belong in college. I'm not fit to be a college student, and definitely not a college nursing student. So fast forward to 2016, when I decided at 36, at my big age, I'm gonna go back to school, and this time, I'm gonna be smart. And I realized that the grades that I was getting before just did not tell the whole story. If you're new here, my name is Rashida, and now we're cousins. We talk about all things glowing up after 40, building the life that we deserve, reaching new and old goals. If that sounds like your jam, go ahead and subscribe and join the family. Once I stopped seeing myself as a C student or a student who couldn't get higher than a C, my mindset shifted. I started studying different. I also learned what my learning style was, which I had no idea what that even meant. I didn't know what a learning style was. When I was 36 and I started going back to school, I had to take a college intro to college course. And there was a sheet that they handed out about what your learning style was. And still I was like, what is this? What is your way of learning? Do you learn by hearing things better? Do you learn by writing it? Do you learn by visuals? Side note, if you want to know what your learning style is, I do have a free download if you check my website below. Find out what your learning style is, and that may be the first step into you getting better grades. Along with my mindset shift, I started asking questions. I engaged more. I sat in the front of the class, like directly in front of the instructor's desk. I started giving myself time and patience. I'm like, okay, Rashida, do not rush. You do not need to rush. This is class. It's not like rocket science. Just take your time and read and learn. So if you're one of my cousins out there and you are over 40, over 50, going on 40, whatever path of life you're in and you're feeling doubts of your past life, that old version of you who does not exist anymore, this is what I did, and this is what I want you to do. These are 7 steps into turning your C into courage. This is a mindset shift. I am learning how to learn again. Okay, say it with me. I am learning how to learn again. Let me tell you something. This video is not for you if you are super smart and you get good grades all the time and you aced and you were on an honor roll every single semester. This video is not for you. This video is for people who have struggled in middle school, struggled in high school, struggled in college, in their adult life. This video is for you. So number 1 is that mindset shift, okay? Number 2, figure out what's actually holding you back. Like, why are you getting these kind of grades? Before you chase the higher grades, we need to get to the root of the problem. Is it time management? Is it test anxiety? Or do you have poor study habits? I had super poor study habits. Speaking of poor study habits, this is my tip number 3. Study smarter, not longer, and definitely not harder. In my younger days, when I would get ready to study for an exam or do something like that, I would call myself studying, like getting my textbook, highlighting notes, reading for hours and hours, and then not retaining anything. Repeat what I just read. If you ask me a question about what I just read, I have no idea. I don't know. So when I finally went back into nursing school, I learned how to study in increments. You should try the Pomodoro method. This is when you study for 25 minutes, like 25 full minutes. Then you're gonna take a 5-minute break. You're gonna do this 4 times. Then you're gonna take a 25-minute break. Just look up on YouTube the Pomodoro method and you will learn how to do it. The goal here is active recall. And you also wanna learn how to quiz yourself on what you just read. Number 4 is learn how to be comfortable asking for help. You know who the students are who are acing exams, getting A's in all their classes, and it's not the super smart students either. It's the students who sit in the front of the class and ask questions. They are in their professor's office every week asking questions. Oh, I don't understand this, I don't understand that. Emailing them all the time, talking to them after class. Oh, can you explain XYZ? Professors and college instructors love students who keep continuously asking questions. That way, your professor gets to know you, they remember you, they're like, oh yeah, she's always in front. I mean, she's struggling a little bit, but she does ask good questions and she's trying, or he or she is trying. Number 5, I want you to track your progress, not just the grades. In my nursing program that I recently graduated from, after every exam, we would have to answer like this questionnaire, kind of like a survey. There were questions like, how many hours did you take to study for this exam? What resources did you use? Did you go to tutoring? Did you seek out help? What do you think you could have done better to prepare for this exam? What is the grade you were expecting on this exam? It was annoying at first because we were all like, why do we have to keep answering these dumb questions? But they weren't dumb. They were good questions that help you study for the next test and help you prepare. And it also helped me think back, like, you know what? I took too much time on the one subject on this test. I should have, spaced out 15 minutes here, 15 minutes on this, 15 minutes on that. Number 6, this is my favorite tip right here. This is the one that I love. This is the one that helped me the most because everything is up here. Everything is mindset. Shift your identity. You want to be a smarter student? Tell yourself that you're a smarter student. I am so smart. Things are easy for me to figure out. Hard concepts are easy for me. I love being an A student. Start affirming it before you even start your class. Start affirming it. Tell yourself, this is what it is. I'm smart. I'm going to get an A on this test. I'm disciplined and I learn things easy. Hard things are easy for me to learn. I have a video about my fear of math and how I overcame that by shifting my identity. I will either put it in a card up here or at the end, or I'll put it in the bottom. Check that video out. Number 7 is I want you to celebrate. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate that good grade that you got. When you finally see a B or a B+, you are gonna be so happy, you're not even gonna know what to do with yourself. Like, you're gonna be so excited. I don't look very excited right now, but you're gonna be very excited when you see that B+ and that A. You are gonna be so happy, you're gonna feel successful, you're gonna feel accomplished. That is going to boost up your confidence and your mood. First time that I was ever on anybody's honor roll or anything like that was as an adult student in college when I was taking my prerequisites for the nursing program, and I was on the dean's list. I was on the dean's list. I have never ever gotten an award or any kind of honors, and me, Rashida, I was on the dean's list at I was like 37 at this time, 37, 38. And I was on the dean's list. I'm just gonna keep saying it, the dean's list. Do you know what the dean's list is? That means you had a 4.0 for the semester, I believe. I didn't even know I was on the dean's list. My neighbor came over to me. He reads like the neighborhood newspaper, and they put everybody's name, even in high school, of students who made honor roll, who was on a college, the dean list. Again, we live in a small town. And he came and knocked on my door and he was like, congratulations. And I was like, congratulations for what? I didn't even know. He was like, you're on the dean's list. And I was like, the what? And he was like, the dean's list for your school. And I was like, let me see that. He had the paper in his hand. I was like, you can tell how happy I was. Go get a cupcake. If you're a girly girl, go to Sephora, get you some perfume, go get some lipstick, I don't know, something. Treat yourself, celebrate. You deserved it, you worked hard, and you got exactly what you were working towards. Don't let a letter on a paper deter you from your future or make you feel down. I know how it feels, but you cannot go through life still walking around with that heavy weight on your shoulder like, I can't get good grades, I'm dumb. Stop letting that negative story that you told yourself creep into your future. You are not that person anymore. You are so much smarter, you are so much more capable, and you are stronger. If this video spoke to you, put your A+ in the comment, okay? I want you to put your A+ in the comment, and I want you to affirm it. Before I go, if you stayed to the end of this video, I have a surprise for you. I was watching a video by Mel Robbins, who is amazing, and she was interviewing Shonda Rhimes, and it was all about her life and, you know, her career, and she was asking her about her book, Year of Yes. I heard about this book years ago, and I heard about, you know, all the things she was saying yes to, you know, in the interviews and whatnot. And I was like, wow, that's kind of cool to be like saying yes to stuff that you always said no to, you know, out of fear. So I'm watching the YouTube video, and I'm getting inspired, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Amazon and order this book. So I go to Amazon, I order the book, and I just went back like a day later to check on the order or whatever, and I noticed that I ordered 2 copies and not 1. So I said, I need to send this book back and get my money, because I don't want 2 books, I only need 1. But I thought, you know what? There's one of my cousins out there who needs to start saying yes to some things. They need to say yes. 2026 is coming up, and I want you to say yes to your future. I want you to say yes to your life. I want you to say yes to that degree that you want. And so I have, it's too much glare. I have a brand new copy of her book that I'm going to give away to one of my beautiful cousins out there. Here she go. Beautiful Shonda Rhimes, so accomplished. I'm gonna be giving this book away. So what I want you to do, if you want this book, I want you to tell me what you are gonna say yes to for your life, for you, not for your mom, not for your kids, for you. What are you gonna say yes to? Something that's been holding you back, and you're finally like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, fine. Sign me up. So subscribe to my channel, comment what you're gonna say yes to. I wanna hear some beautiful answers. I will pick a winner in 7 days. I read all my comments, I answer all my comments, I respond to you guys. I will figure out a way to get in contact with you if you are the winner. Again, I'm gonna run this for 7 days. I don't know if I said that already. Run it for 7 days. We will pick a winner, and then I will try to DM you, and then you can just email me your information, and my email is in my description box. So good luck to you, cousin. One of you is gonna win this brand new book, and I hope that it is going to be helpful for you in the year to come or years to come. Love you guys, and don't forget, let your journey tell your story. Bye.